Hey, my name is Ranjani and today I'm going to show you how to make Palak Paneer. Palak Paneer is just spinach cooked with Indian cheese. It's a very, very popular North Indian dish that you'll find on a lot of restaurant menus. And I want to show you just how simple it is to make at home. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need about 2.5 cups of spinach. You can use baby spinach also for this, just the bagged variety in the salad section of your grocery store. I've got one tomato that I went ahead and ran through the food processor. You do want to make sure and remove the skin and all the seeds. Just strain them out. I've got some paneer. It's about half a pound of paneer that I've gone ahead and cubed. You can buy the paneer or you can make your own. I have a video on how to make paneer in case you're interested. I've also got one onion. It's very, very finely minced. I've got 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. You can make your own, or you could buy it at the grocery store. Do check expiry dates though. I've got a couple of skinny green chilies, just Thai serrano chilies. If you like it hot, you can add a couple more. If you don't like it, you can just eliminate it. I've got some cumin. I've got some kasuri methi. It's just dried fenugreek seeds that I went ahead and roasted and powdered. Powdered cumin, cayenne, and powdered coriander seeds. I've also got some garam masala, which is a 5-spice blend, easily available at most Indian grocery stores. I've got some salt, and then we're just going to add a little bit of heavy cream at the end. So let's get started. Okay, so you want to start by putting the spinach into some boiling water, and you want to just let it sit in this boiling water just for a couple of minutes. So it, sort of cooks halfway through. You don't want to cook it for more than a couple of minutes though, because otherwise it's not going to be nice and green. Okay, so I'm transferring my wilted spinach into a blender. I've wilted it just for a couple of minutes. There we go, it's all done. And you want to go ahead and blend it into a really nice fine paste. I'm going to add a couple of green chilies to it so it gets a little bit of heat. Close the lid on it and let it go. So now, as you can see, my spinach paste is done. It's really nice bright green color because I didn't overcook it. And now we can start by making the actual gravy. So I'm putting about 2 teaspoons of oil, and my pan's been heating for a few minutes, so I think it should be pretty hot right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw in some cumin seeds and let them splutter. Okay, so once the cumin seeds splutters, you want to go ahead and add the chopped onions, and I'm going to fry the onions until they get nice and golden brown. It's going to take almost 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, so once your onions are pretty brown, you want to go ahead and add the ginger garlic paste. And let this fry up for at least 2 minutes until the raw smell of the ginger and garlic kind of disappears. So give it a good stir and let it fry up for a couple more minutes. Okay, so once the ginger garlic paste is fried up for a few minutes and the raw smell has disappeared, you want to go ahead and add the tomatoes that I had ground through the food processor. You can also use some canned tomatoes or, like tomato puree. You want to use just then about a 1/4 cup of it or so, because all I've done is used 1 big tomato. So I'm going to add some cayenne, just about a teaspoon. Cumin, powdered cumin. Powdered coriander, also about a teaspoon. And you want to go ahead and season it at this point, so I'm adding some salt. You can always adjust your salt, so don't add too much to begin with, and give this a good mix. And let it cook down for a few more minutes. Okay, so as you can see little droplets of oil that are starting to form along the top of this. So like some of the spices are getting cooked. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the spinach puree into this. You want to go ahead and add it in and mix it up really well. And you want to cook this for another 4 to 5 minutes. I will go ahead and put the lid on this and just cook it down. So my palak has been cooking for about 5 minutes, and as you can see, there's little droplets of oil around the top of it, so it's getting cooked pretty well. So now I want to go ahead and add my dried fenugreek leaves. It's kasuri methi. It gives a really nice pop of flavor. It's very, very earthy and very aromatic. I'm also going to add about half a teaspoon of garam masala. Give this a good stir. You want to go easy when you add the garam masala because It's one of those things which just kind of creeps up on you. The heat just kind of creeps up on you. And give this a good mix. And I'm going to keep cooking it on low for another couple of minutes. Okay, so my spinach has been cooking for a few more minutes, and I think it's time to go ahead and add the cream now. I'm just going to add a couple splashes maybe of it. Just that looks good right now. If I need to, I can always add a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's enough. So I'm just going to mix it in and cook it for a minute, and then I'll add the paneer. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the paneer pieces in. Just want to slide them in. And here's a quick tip. In case you're using store-bought paneer, what you can do is go ahead and soak the paneer in some really, really hot water with a little bit of salt. That will absorb into the paneer and make it nice and soft. And if you're making palak paneer and you want to get a little bit of a spinachy flavor, the water that you use to wilt the spinach, you can use that to kind of soak the paneer into it. Okay, so my palak paneer looks pretty much good to go. I gotta give this a little bit of a try, just because it smells so divine in here, so gotta blow on it. It's probably hot. It's nice and spicy, very flavorful. Cream really makes it a little bit more rich and a little bit more creamy. This is such a great way to eat spinach. You gotta give this a shot. Let me know what you think. And for more quick and easy recipe ideas just like this one, be sure to visit my blog at wakeupandsmellthemasala.blogspot.com. I'll see you next time with another video.